war. Ever since the Air Nomad temples were attacked by Fire Lord Sozin, the world has been in chaos. The Southern Water Tribe fights for survival, as the Earth Kingdom seeks to hold off the Fire Nation army. But even with no Avatar in sight, there is still hope. Who will answer the call, and who will bring forth a new era of peace?
Welcome back to Avatar. Hold on. We all have to try it now, and we all have to try it now. Ready?
I use it as a visual marker.
Welcome back to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes. I am your humble Master, Joshua.
Oh no, that's Brennan's.
No,
I don't
wait,
say
you
humble.
can't be Dungeon Master. That's not...
I don't
All
use
right,
humble.
Cass,
Then.
your turn.
That's not how this goes.
Cass, your turn. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one. Cut. Print. We're good. No, now we have to have Megan do it when they get here.
Yeah, when Megan gets back. Okay. Anyway. All right. Welcome back to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 3, the 100 Years War era. Which 3 do I want to use? Which country am I from? Anyway.
You can't, Josh.
What?
This is already the 4th take of the intro.
Well, that's getting stuck in there now because that was fine. I am, of course, your GM, Josh. I am joined once again by my friends Cass, Morgan, and Oz. Megan should be joining us a little bit later. So Sakari is going to be a little absent for the start. But if you haven't caught up to us now, I don't know why you start here, but you can always head back to our previous session, watch those, and then get back to here. Or if you need a really quick recap, I believe Oz is up for today.
Me. I lost the roll off. Our four friends captured by pirates, escaped those pirates. Tybo, as he does, sang a little song. Rafa hated it. And they washed up on the beach of a small town in the Earth Kingdom that was getting ransacked by the same pirates who were holding us hostage. We had a whole moral debacle of Tybo saying, "Hey, what if we don't steal from these people?" And everyone else was kind of like, "Guess." Tybo hopped on an ostrich horse. By the way, ostrich horse girls confirmed canon. Tybo deeply overestimated his ability to ride a beast that he's never ridden before. And in an attempt to take off after some pirate bandits, instead charged into the town on ostrich horseback. Meanwhile, the 3 more competent members of the group went after the pirate bandits and got the townspeople's stuff back. Tybo smashed up some pirate goons, and we started putting the town back together. There we met a new friend, Onomu, who was on her way to Bossing Say. We're trying to get to Bossing Say? I got the DM finger point, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. Then we were pointed to a ransacked firework warehouse, where we found the pirate captain with someone tied up and given him death of 1,000 cuts. Yikes. We put a stop to that. And now we are staying at the inn, and Anomu's like, "Hey, what if we chatted?" And did I miss anything else? Oh, and Benjiro was almost sexist again, but saved it.
That's right.
I think that's everything.
Yep, that sounds good enough. That's what happened last time. So we pick back up where Anomu has approached the group. Anomu is if I remember correctly, he is a taller. She's sort of like a slightly imposing figure. Um, her clothes are not necessarily like rags, but they are sort of like they haven't been cleaned in a bit. But it does look like she's been trying to keep them like nice and good looking. Um, you see, she stands before you. Sakari has decided. We'll retcon a little bit to where we'll say before Nomu approached, Sakari went off to start like helping rebuild the town. So Sakari is gone for it now. But yeah, Nomu now stands before you and has yeah. So I think I might need your help if it'd be possible.
Your help with what?
Uh, Anomu looks at you, Rafa, and sort of looks you up and down. Uh, kind of trying to see if, because you seem sort of familiar, but like can't place it. You are, of course, wearing someone else's shirt as like a dress.
I forgot
So
about shirt dress.
yeah. Yes,
You're
Morgan.
welcome for the shirt. No, that's what I was saying. Is you're welcome
Yeah.
for the shirt.
Oh, is Benjiro still shirtless?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. No one's so it's two shirtless dudes and small Rafa in a shirt
Two
dress.
gigantic buff shirtless dudes and
Yep.
5'2" Rafa.
A nice shirt dress. Anyway, Nomu looks up and down. Well, you see, I need to speak to the Earth King. Or no, sorry, not the Earth King. I need to speak to a man known as Long Fang, as quickly as possible.
Who?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you not from the Earth Kingdom? You see, she like takes a small step back, and then very slowly, I need to get to Ba Sing Se. Do you
I am
know where
not
Ba?
stupid. Do not talk down to me.
Well, I would just assume that everyone in the Earth Kingdom would know who Long Fang is.
Do I
Rafa.
look like I am from the Earth Kingdom?
You are literally
Rafa.
wearing a Earth Kingdom shirt. Dress? Dress, shirt, shirt, dress. I don't know. You look
Rafa.
weird. Yes? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Cass?
Rafa looks down, rolls their eyes, and then takes it off.
Ooh.
Also, Rafa, wouldn't it be kind of difficult for people not to talk down to you, considering the verticalness of your stature?
Rafa shoots Kaibo daggers.
Morgan?
Looks up at him.
All right, respect, fair enough.
Question, Josh.
Yeah.
Does Benji know who that guy is?
You've probably heard of Long Fang. He's, and you know, traveling around talking about like, different places in the Earth Kingdom. You would have heard that Long Fang sort of like runs the inner workings or keeps the inner workings of Ba Sing Se pretty like flowing and nice and tidy. He's considered the Grand Secretariat. So his name carries a lot of weight throughout most of but yeah, so Rafa takes off the green shirt. I guess discards it instead of handing it back to Benjiro.
I throw it at Benji.
Okay. You throw it at Benji, and you see Anomu takes another step back, looks Rafa up and down. Now that you are in your Fire Nation military garb once again. Perhaps I've made this.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Just kind of the shirt's still on my face. Hey, you said that you need to go see Long Fang.
She turns. Yes.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but would you want to, after we help the town, go to Ba Sing Se? I mean, we're around.
Well, I've certainly never been, and I'm out to explore the world, so I would be amenable.
Hey Cass, can you give me a roll of relying on skills and training? A roll of
Now
focus. Nice
Now
roll.
why must I do this?
Roll up for focus. I just want to see something.
This
No,
is a
I'm scared.
I got a 9.
Oh, it would. You've seen maps of like the world before, and a couple of maps of the Earth Kingdom and other places. From being from like Fire Nation history and such. You would know, and you catch it in Anomu's eyes as well. That when Benjiro mentioned that Bossing Say is around here, you are at least a week away from Bossing Say.
Benji's an idiot.
At least a week.
Yeah, well, I mean, assuming that you're traveling like on foot, it would take at least a week of like trekking first through the mountains, and then maybe through the desert, and then maybe and through some other stuff.
Is this a week for Rafa on foot or for Benji and Tybo on foot? Because that is a different pace altogether.
It's regardless, it's a week.
Mm. So what I'm hearing is Rafa goes. Rafa skitters.
Whoa!
Rafa skitters going in the notes.
Oh, you're not doing this to me again.
Anyway, yeah, Anomu looks at you. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just trying to get to the Earth Kingdom, capital of Ba Sing Se, to talk to Long Feng. That is all. And then she turns, walks away before you even answer.
I stopped her.
How do you try and stop her?
Just beep, 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 beep. Hold on now.
You see, she sighs and turns. Obviously, you are a Fire Nation deserter, and I do not know whether I should trust you.
You can trust me. I'm only here to help. Now, can you tell me why you need to talk to this Lee? What was it again?
Long Feng?
Long Feng.
Long Feng. La Feng.
I'm not going to divulge the information. Look, the Fire Nation is doing many great things. We are trying to expand, of course, to help the rest of the world. That look at this town right here could obviously use a lot of help. I am trying to make sure that we have the ability to do that all over the world. There are some things that are going on that I don't necessarily agree with, and I need to let the Earth Kingdom know because it would be just fair. It would just be fair that way.
Now, hold on a minute. You said
You see, she
the
looks
Fire Nation.
you up and down. Okay.
You said the Fire Nation is doing some great things. So are you Fire Nation?
Yes, obviously I am. She looks down. Okay, so my uniform isn't as pressed as it usually is, but I am a proud member of the Fire Nation military, and I just need to. But I am just trying to get to Ba Sing Se for some military business.
And we'll be happy to help you.
Do you know the way to Ba Sing Se?
Of course I do.
Yeah, so you caught it too.
I mean, I hear it's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se.
A leaf person, a shirtless dude, and a deserter.
I am not deserter.
You're not?
Deserter. Anyway. Whatever, if you know what? I will take any help I can get to Ba Sing Se. I'm just gonna be over there. She points to like another little like Airbnb like place. I will just be over there if you need me. Starts to walk away again.
Earth B&B. Because we're in the Earth Kingdom.
Earth B&B going in the
No. Rafa, Can we have a discussion?
Sure.
Benji, you're invited.
Okay. Still shirt on face.
Tybo pulls the shirt down. It is backwards.
I was about to say, do you know how shirts work?
Absolutely not. I've got the concept. Arms and head go through hole.
You've pulled it down. It's backwards. Half the head is out through the neck hole, but there's an arm out the neck hole, and the other arm is still sticking out the bottom.
It's
I
okay.
trust you
Keep
to fix this
going.
on your own. I trust you to repair this on your own recognizance.
Yep.
Now, when you said you weren't a deserter, how honest were you being, Rafa?
Oh, not at all. I just need her to trust me.
Sure. But I also find it a little no offense, I'm finding it a little difficult to trust you.
Valid. That's totally valid, my dear. But trust me, I have not done anything of consequence. I am simply just trying to help out the best I can because of everything that's going on. I do not agree with. But I must do what I have to do in order to help the people in need.
Now, see, that's some vague answering you're doing there. And I'm not sure I'm entirely on board with whatever your idea of helping the people is. Because I don't know what it is.
Well, you've got to understand that I grew up in the Fire Nation. So, of course, there are some ideals that are still distilled into me. However, I am here to set things right.
All right, I can respect being aware of your natural biases and checking your privileges and prejudice. Can't do this.
Bail.
Check your privilege. Check your privileges. I love that. You're so aware. I can respect being aware of who you are, where you came from, and acknowledging that you want to be better. And I will do my best to trust that you have the best intentions in your heart.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Tybo's like, you know the thing where you're like trying to loosen up?
Mm-hmm.
Like just trying to get the tension out of his shoulders and his jaw. But do understand that if I get more than a whiff that you are thinking about turning tail back to the Fire Nation ways, you wouldn't be the first flame of snuffed out. You follow?
Absolutely.
Good.
Right.
Now then, got any other business to attend to? Since we're airing grievances?
You see, like right behind you, there's like an older woman sweeping, a bunch of debris away. She goes, a few years ago, I saw this lemur, and I thought, that made a great pet for my son. So I was gonna tell my son about it, but then the lemur got away. So I just didn't tell my son that I was gonna get him a pet, and I've always felt pretty bad about not like catching the lemur first, but oh man, this feels so good, and just to keep sweeping.
We probably should have closed that door.
I'm kind of interested in the lemur story, actually.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
waddle
why
my
she
way
just didn't get him a different pet.
You know,
I mean,
that's
she
quite.
never said lemur.
Huh. Hey, Josh, do lemurs exist in the Avatar universe?
No, she said lemur, but like it's usually lemur plus on like the winged lemurs, which is like Momo.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, lemurs. So Josh, is there like it's just like rebuilding the town,
Yeah, right now they're
or
working on like rebuilding the town. You could do some other things if you wanted to, but if you're gonna stay in the town right now, it's just a bunch of rebuilding.
yeah, I'll hang out in the town.
I also will hang out in the town. I'm gonna help
Oh,
rebuild.
yeah. Can we also see if we can get some clothes in a legal, normal way?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Who's got any sort of money on them that the Earth Kingdom would accept?
Not me.
I think I said that I had some because we were having this debate of whether or not I had money, and I think I have a little bit of money.
Yeah, because we said that you majority of it's still on that transport ship, but you had a small amount that you kept on you.
Yeah.
I was hoping to cash in a favor.
You could do that too. Anyway, so yeah, you go about looking for some clothes. You see that one of the shops that didn't get hit very hard was just like a regular clothing area. Pirates were like, we don't need these clothes. So you see, there's a man working the front desk. He's like a very classic, like he's got the Fu Manchu mustache, and he's like balding up top. He has like he looks like his trying to dress much fancier than the rest of the town is, but like you can sort of tell that it's all made by himself. It's not like made from some yeah. So he's there just kind of like tidying up the fabrics and the clothes and stuff. Uh, is there oh hi is there anything I can help you with?
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I
Don't know.
hold on. I just you see he points to a sign and says no shoes, no shirt, no service. Just
Well, that is actually the issue we came to discuss.
I see. Ooh, 1 second, and you see, he like sort of pushes you back out of the shop, and then starts to drag like some like a table out, and then starts laying stuff onto the table. So you're outside the shop, but he's like laying options. These you can take these. These you can have for free if you would like.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Of course.
Are they awful, Josh?
They are older. Like looking, if you look through the like the little opening of the like the window of the shop, the everything currently has like a specific style. This is like last year's style clothes or whatever he was making. And it's like I need to get rid of these. I don't need these anymore. So it's like whatever was clearanced doubled. So it's like this was clearance. No one bought
But
it.
it's
So
not like
we went
in
an extra clearance.
disrepair.
No, it's all in good shape, but it is very much like I put this on clearance, and then and then I put it on clearance a second time, like more clear. I clearance the clearance, and no one wants these anymore. So just go from there. Some of them you'll note that some of them are like weird sizes that like you probably would have to like either take two of the clothing items put together or like you'd have to adjust in some way. But you can probably at least find one outfit that would fit each whoever needs it for sure.
Put Rafa in the largest item.
But if you wanted extra clothing, you would have to like do some modification. Okay, you have this table of random clothing.
Rafa like just look excited.
Okay. Do any of us actually know how to sew? Question mark.
I think someone put in their backstory that they do.
I
Megan,
mean, probably Megan.
yeah,
because
Sakari for
misogyny.
sure would know because misogyny. Sakari for sure would know.
I mean, I probably have like not clothing stuff, but like, you know, making swamp stuff. It would be like,
Oh man, Megan just said that they actually won't be back in time at all to catch because they won't be back till closer to 9.
I know that. I don't know. I might know how to sew up. Maybe stitches. Like I know how to sew up stitches. Would that be fair?
Yeah, you. Logical. If you want to roll with focus,
Okay.
to Lance because I'm trying to see if you can like transfer the skills over to. But like I said, if you wanted a singular pair of clothes each, you could find stuff, but it would just be if you wanted extra clothes that you would have to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, and if we are all able to find some clothing besides probably me, as why wag finger?
oh, I have a question for Josh. And
Oh yeah,
are
what's
there
up?
shoes?
Yeah, there's sandals. Yeah. Most of Earth Kingdom clothing, are like sandals based.
Mhm.
Are there any Tybo size?
Yes, there's definitely some that are Taibo size. They are mismatching sandals though, so they're like a regular flip flop type sandal, and then there's like those ones with like the little wooden juts, so that you stay a little above the ground. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
talking about?
pass on those.
Is there any
We
that
don't
like?
need to ruin Tybo's skeleton even more.
I was gonna say, is there any that like you could get close to, or is it?
I don't need
It's
shoes. It's fine.
But no
One
shirt,
person.
no shoes, no service.
Don't worry.
Just tie
Okay.
some leaves around your feet.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Are pants?
Yeah, there are pants. I don't know why Taibo would want pants, but
Are you
I
not
mean, it's a
wearing
little
pants?
breezy.
you're a swamp person who is very much used to just wearing leaves literally everywhere. When the swamp people invaded
Yeah,
the Fire
it's hot
Nation.
in the swamp.
Yeah, but also when they invaded the Fire Nation and go anywhere else in the Earth Kingdom, they're still just in leaves. They really just
What if
don't
it gets
care.
cold somewhere?
Well, have you experienced the cold yet? Do you know?
I mean, yeah,
How
I
to
was
prep?
in the cold waters
Oh, that's
of the
fair.
thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Hold on. Hey Oz, give me a roll for Just give me just roll.
Just a roll. What?
Yeah.
All right. That's a
There's not a skill check.
7.
There's not a skill involved.
7.
A 7, but your leaves have kept up just fine. But like they are definitely starting to deteriorate to where you would need to get new leaves soon.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't have
Yeah.
access to my leaves, so pants.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can get pants if you want.
Preferably shorts, but like, you know.
All right.
If you get pants, you always cut them to shorts.
True too.
Put Tybo in some tight Daisy Dukes.
All right. Well, you all get your clothes though, and you move on from that shop. Do you want to continue helping the town rebuild, or is there anything else you would want to do?
I think I would just want to walk around and see what's there.
I would like to talk to some locals.
Okay.
And use my thingy.
Okay.
My thingy that I have.
What everyone has.
figure out what we have, Josh.
Oz, what is your playbook again?
The icon. And the one I'm specifically talking about is otter, penguins, unagi, and hot springs.
Okay.
I rolled an 11 on the dice plus 1, so 12.
Okay. Oop. Roll with harmony. Okay, ask 2 questions. PCs you interact with one, the answer is clear, 150 or more. Alright, Oz. What would you like to know?
What's the most interesting legend locals recount about this place?
Okay.
And I already asked best local pastime, and they just said the firework warehouse. So I'll ask, what special tradition is prized by locals?
So as you're working and talking, a few of the locals mention that there is a legend of a that there's a legend of this spirit who likes to visit the town. The spirit has no name that they're aware of, but it will visit every once in a while, and like it bestows gifts of like great fortune, or like they find like a bunch of berries or like fruits and such. So like if they had a bad harvest, the spirit arrives and suddenly they have like a bunch of food that'll last through the next harvest, kind of deal. So there's a legend of some spirit that just kind of, sort of like helps out the town every once in a while. And then the what was the other one? Tradition.
Special tradition prized by the locals.
They have a tradition. It's kind of like their version of Christmas. It doesn't happen all that often, but like whenever there's a full moon. That's a lie. Full moons happen way more often.
It's like once a month.
Yeah. Every so often, they have like a Christmas sort of thing where like they exchange gifts with each other, and it's like a random lottery situation of like everyone's put their name into a hat, everyone grabs a name at some point, and then and then you get that person a gift on X day, and then you draw during that day for the next year or the next time, and it happens. I will say it happens like every end of harvest. So, like after they've done all the like chores and like getting the crops and everything ready for the year, then they do it, and then they wait till the next time the harvest is finished.
Is the harvest almost over now?
The harvest hasn't started. They have yet to start the harvest currently.
We just missed it.
Yep.
Well, that doesn't really give us any fun local things to do. So, Rafa, Benji.
As you are working though and talking and everything, and helping up the town, you do see in the distance sort of like a not a huge dust cloud, but like a dust cloud moving to the town.
I would like to check that out immediately, please.
Mm-hmm.
You head off to the. Do you like walk there, or do you like grab ostrich horses or something?
That didn't go well last time. I'm walking.
Can I get to like a higher area, like maybe a roof or something?
Yeah,
to
you
maybe see better?
yeah, you get to the top of a roof. And give me a roll with creativity.
Great, my lowest one. Awful. I got a 5.
You can't tell. You just know that
Great.
there's something coming.
There seems to be something coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
Benjiro, I value your contributions to this unit.
All right. But you all walk off to the giant desk cloud thing.
Well,
As
Rafa tries to keep up.
okay.
Can I I'm assuming Raph is kind of struggling to keep up, right? Maybe.
Rafa's like a little little winded, but won't show it.
It's
Can
that
I?
Full House gif of "Wait for me, I got little legs."
Can I? I'm assuming that we see this.
Sure.
Can I like scoop up Rafa, put him on my back, and give him a piggyback ride?
Without asking?
No!
It's too late. It's too late.
Consent! No consent! I'm gonna be like, damn it.
The sexism continues.
Rafa, hey, I see that. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You seem a bit winded. Would you like me to carry you? Have someone carry you for you?
Of course.
Yeah.
This is like a Kronk and Yzma situation where like the thing's on Kronk's back of
Yes. That totally would be.
All right. Well, with Rafa riding piggyback to Benjiro, you keep moving and eventually get to like a little ways from the dust cloud. You can see that there are some figures. They're riding well, most of them are riding like ostrich horses. There is one clearly riding some type of like bear animal.
A platypus bear?
Yeah, it doesn't say it doesn't. It has to be. All right.
Harry the platypus bear?
No, they're riding an armadillo bear.
Hey, the platypus bear.
They're riding an armadillo bear. Yeah, it doesn't say that they don't have one.
Harry the armadillo bear?
Harry the armadillo bear.
Anyway, but yeah, you see that there's a group of people coming towards, and that's why there's like the dust getting kicked up. And they stop just short. They slow down and stop right in front of you, and you see the person on top of the armadillo bear. Is this I will say average-ish size woman. She has long black hair. Her eyes are a shade of green, but it's like a grayish green. She looks sort of like a mixture of like scrawny and muscular at the same time. You know, like someone who isn't fed well, but like they work out all the time. And she hops down off of the armadillo bear, and you see a few other of the company behind her hops down. So she sort of like swaggers up. What brings you fine people here out this far out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, we can ask you the same.
Oh, well, we
You're
are
still on Benjiro's back.
So you're still on.
well, Your Highness, obviously, we are on our way to. We heard that a town was being attacked, and we wanted to make sure it wasn't the Fire Nation attacking.
I see. I don't see any Fire Nation here.
Well, yes, of course. We were just going to offer our assistance, and just in case, and hopefully, the town was able to drive off the Fire Nation. We just wanted to go and make sure.
Oh, how lovely.
It was actually pirates. We helped fend them off.
Oh, oh, interesting. Okay, we're sure they weren't like Fire Nation pirates.
Pretty sure. I guess not 100%, but no one was
Sounds like we
doing
should.
any firebending.
Sounds like we should probably check it out either way. Yeah, yes, Morgan.
Oh, I was gonna say Benji still bent over saying, "We are 98% sure."
Bench 0.
Stop.
All right. Well, it's
I can't be stopped.
probably best for us to make sure. We know that the town's a little ways off, so all right, Armadillo Bears, let's get moving. And then she goes back to her thing and starts going back towards the town.
Oh, mind if we catch a ride?
Oh, well, I mean, were you headed off somewhere? Or were you just like trying to meet up with us?
Oh, we just saw a dust cloud, got curious and a little nervous. You know, we did just fend off a pirate attack.
Oh, yeah, of course, I understand. The Fire Nation can be very tricky. Yeah, sure. You can ride with Okay. She looks around. Oh, actually, everyone roll with harmony.
No. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of passion.
I got an 11.
I got a total of 10. 9 plus 1.
I got a 12.
Ooh.
Oh shoot, I wouldn't know. Well, she went now because it hasn't asked.
What's up?
I just realized what I'm about to do, but I just realized the character wouldn't know either. So, well, the character wouldn't know. I know, but the character wouldn't know. Well, little lady, if you'd like to come up with me on my Armadillo Bear, I can escort you while your two buff bodyguards go hang out with my second in command, Rame over there.
Why, certainly.
Second in command.
You see, there's also sort of a scrawny buff guy who is driving like an ostrich horse, two ostrich horse carriage. Oh yeah, no, I'd love to have you join up. Come on, guys.
Can we tell if he's taller than us?
He is. Wait, how tall is?
No.
Who's? One of you
I
is
think it's like
6'2" and the other-
Benji 6'3", Tybo 6'4".
Oh, he's 7 feet tall. Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Why is everyone so tall?
Genetics.
Everyone we've ever played has been so tall.
Hey, Cameron was like 5'2".
Cameron's different.
Anyway, I guess I look over at Tybo and I'm like, I guess we hop on bodyguards though.
Second in command is what hung me up.
Rafa, you get on the back of the Armadillo Bear. The two of you get into the carriage and you head back to the town.
Just like as we're riding back, I do want to clear up the misconception, but Rafa's never looked less violent.
Oh, her name is Rafa? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything. It was just, it's a small carriage.
Hey
That
Tybo,
is the name that we've been told. I think it's a nickname,
yeah.
Oh, well,
short for
names are great.
Raffatella.
Okay, weird, but all right. I don't know. Oh, after all, my name's Rame. What are your two names?
Bow tie. Wait. I realize what I've done now. My brain said, just flip, tie, and bow. Obviously, that will be a great cover name. Oops.
It's fine.
Don't put
It's
that in the
fine.
notes.
It's going in the notes.
Don't put it in the notes.
Going in the notes.
Bowtie. What an interesting name.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting into clothing lately, and I'm thinking, why not make my own design?
Oh, I see. And you?
My name is Ro.
Ro. Okay. All right. Well, Ro and Bowtie. Like I said, it's nice meeting you. It's good to see other members of the Earth Kingdom running around. We are, of course, the Armadillo Bears. We're sort of like freedom fighters. We'd love to have you join our team, by the way. Not if I don't want to be too forward or anything. And you see, as he continues talking, he starts to continue. The Rough Riders, and you see from the top of the Armadillo Bear, the woman sort of looks back. Hey, Ray, let's not give him too much information. Oh, right, yeah, sorry. And for the whole rest of the trip, he's full silent. Full silent.
Oh damn.
Anyway, and then back on the arm. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I'm like it's a beat of pause of like full silent afterwards, like a good, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Good enough time to make it feel awkward. But I turn to Tybo and I go, so how'd you get started writing songs?
Well, pulls out my 4-string, cut away to Rafa.
Does Tybo know how to write? Anyway. We got to Rafa and the woman on top. Now, I hope I haven't offended you or anything. It's nice to see another woman who's like in charge of a bunch of men. Of course, you have two strong men that you're obviously in charge of.
Yes, it's nice to also have another woman.
Oh, yes. It's such a weird time right now. The Fire Nation everywhere. We gotta like stand up for ourselves and each other.
Exactly, women gotta stick together.
My name is Ben Ta, by the way.
Oh, my name is Rafa.
Well, nice to meet you, Rafa. That's a pretty peculiar name you got, but everyone's name is kind of weird, I guess.
My parents were particularly interested in the more unique names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my parents, I was pretty young when they passed away, so I don't really know what they were thinking, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. It's one of the reasons that our freedom fighters are out here is that we don't want anyone to go have the same tragedy that we've been befallen.
And pray tell, what tragedy?
Well, when I was saying, I lost my parents when I was pretty young. Fire Nation raid happened, and not a lot of us survived. Rame over there was my best friend. At the time, he and I kind of did everything together, and we decided to form this group of fellow freedom thinkers. Ooh, freedom thinkers. That's a pretty good name. I should write that down.
I see. Well, I'm terribly sorry. Still, and I'm glad that you found a cause to fight for, keep you motivated.
Yes, I mean, well, if you and your group would like to join us, we are always happy to have more Armadillo Bears as part of the group. This here, she pats the Armadillo Bear she's riding, is Arma. We found her a little early on into me and Rame having to leave the town, and we've just been taking care of her since, and she's been a good pet, an honest good friend too.
That's such a beautiful creature.
Rafa, as you're talking to Benta, you take some notes. You see that there's scarring along her hands, and you notice that there's like a more fade, like you didn't get a good look at it originally when she was talking to you because she was a bit distant away. But you can see like faded scars all over like one side of her face. To where like the closer you get to her, the easier they are to make out. But from a certain distance, you just wouldn't be.
I see.
But anyway, yeah. So we go from town to town, and whenever we hear there's trouble, and we help out when we can. And if we run into the Fire Nation, we try and drive them out best we can. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
So what's your story, Rafa? What are you doing out here?
I'm, just traveling.
Oh.
I'm looking for something.
Oh, what, do you mind me asking what you're looking for?
I would rather remain that private, but it's very important to me that I find it.
I understand too. Not everyone here understands like the need to look for something. They're here to. Most of the Armadillo Bears have been driven out because of different Fire Nation things. I am lucky enough, in particular, to know someone who was the cause of, or at least in charge of, attack on my village. I have been searching every time, hoping that they'd show up whenever a village is. It's a little morbid, I know, but every time a Fire Nation attack happens and we go out there, I'm hoping that this person's there so I can get my vengeance, And then I can just be at peace and help the freedom fighters out however I can.
Oh, I completely understand. I'm just hoping that when I find what I'm looking for, that I finally can understand my purpose in all of it. And why things happen the way they happen.
Yes, very much. And and as this conversation ends, you reach the edge of the village, where the Armadillo Bears stop, and they start to dismount.
And as we pull up, you hear the ending of a little song. Saw a distant dust cloud and it gave us quite a scare. But it was just some friendly folks, the Armadillo Bears.
Oh man, that is so good! I can't believe you got a singer with you, man. That is some good luck, Hey, play that tune again.
You can't keep doing this to Rafa.
This time Benji joins in, banging really offbeat.
The traveling folks are wandering, they're coming here and there. They're saving folks from treachery, the Armadillo Bears.
You know what? I want to commission that for we have a fella who likes to think he's a singer himself. If you teach him that song, it'll be great. We can sing it wherever we go. That way, people know who we are. And you know what? If there's a bar here, drinks are on me.
Sounds perfect to me.
All right, and then she gets down. She helps Rafa get down, and you just the two of you leave the carriage, and Raim leaves the carriage. All right, well, we're gonna start helping this town find out what's going on. But hey, if there is a Fire Nation attack, always let me know. You can always catch me by Messenger Hawk or anything. Benta, of course. She gives you she points at Rafa with like a little wink and a point. Also, if you ever want to know more, or you want to talk or anything like that, you can always find me wherever. And she walks away. Raim sort of like does a little bow and very quietly is like, "Well, it was nice talking to you, and I'll see you around, you two." Goes on.
See you around.
I'm in love.
Could we possibly have a new friend?
What was that about you being in love?
I didn't say that out loud.
Oz, roll with harmony.
Oh shit!
Also, how do you spell your name?
Oh, Ben Ta, Ben space Ta.
Oh, space.
7 + 1 is 8.
You clock that something. Rafa has some sort of feelings. You don't know what they are, but they have some sort of feeling toward Ben Ta.
And what was that about us being your underlings or second in commands or something?
Don't worry, you're pretty little heart about it.
I didn't,
I'll
I'll take being pretty.
Okay.
Do you not want to be my second in command?
I mean, I kind of saw this as an even playing field.
Of course, of course. I believe in equality.
So, you don't see us as second in command or lesser than?
Of course not.
All right.
I just like being in charge.
Rafa likes being in charge, going in the notes.
Do
Also,
you?
let it be known off the record that I did not have a second verse at the time Josh was like, do it again.
Oh, I was just hoping you would repeat the same thing, or
I
just
know
say
what
that
you were
you
hoping,
repeated.
and I was like, I can't do that to Rafa again.
But anyway,
Musical improv, go.
is there anything you want to like share about your different conversations to each other?
Just like the fact that it was kind of weird that I don't know. I don't know how to feel about them. Like they seem like they're nice, but also at the same time something seems fishy.
Mm. I mean, I can admire traveling from town to town, helping folks out. It's a noble enough cause.
I guess I'd tell them a little bit about what my conversation, specifically more about them and what they're doing. In, Rafa's style of talking.
So Josh is dying.
Sorry.
Yay!
So yeah, you
What?
trade a little information about what's going on.
Yeah, kind of odd how that woman up there kind of shut Rain down. It seems kind of he really shut down.
I just realized, Benjaro, give me a roll of focus.
Focus.
Hmm?
Well, that's a 6.
Okay, well, all right. This is the problem. You've heard of the Armadillo Bears before, but it's just been like in passing. You have no information on them.
Kind of foggy.
Yeah. You were too taken aback by the weird, like, not talking trip.
Okay. So I've heard of them before, but I don't know. Do we see what direction?
The Armadillo Bear is pretty easy to ride.
Do we see what direction they head into?
They're just going randomly through town, helping out.
Okay.
They're sort of all spread out.
I guess I'll go back to trying to help the town, but I'm keeping my eye on them.
Okay.
I mean, I was told drinks are on them, so
That's true.
I wouldn't mind meandering over to the watering hole.
You know what? Kaibo's correct.
I don't know if Benji's ever drank anything in his life.
Well, we'll find out.
Kaibo has, and it didn't go well, but we're trying again.
We smash cut a little bit. There's after a little bit of fixing up to the town, we cut to later that evening. You do find out that there is sort of like a bar establishment where you can go. You've been told by the locals that it's like some of the locals, the more sketchy-ish locals. that you can go to this particular tea shop, and then like if you order specific tea, they have a back room that is full of like alcohol. It's a speakeasy essentially.
Yeah.
That you can like go to. So you go there, order the specific type of tea and the code words that you need to go, and you enter. And you see that the entire group of the Armadillo Bear are there. There's a few other townsfolk there as well. But yeah, they're all like having a good time partying. And as you enter, you see Benta notices and is like, "Hey!" And then everyone's like, "Yeah!" and like lifts up drinks. A nice cheer as you enter.
So, friend?
I think we've made friends.
Friends, dinner. No, it's the night before that.
So, I guess, because, like I said, I really don't think Benji's ever drank anything in his life.
Yeah.
I think that Benji is gonna go up to the bar and order the equivalent of what a kitty cocktail would be.
Oh.
You get something served to you in a like a stein, like a wooden stein.
Does I guess
Ivo, having learned nothing, orders, asks for the hardest drink they have.
No.
Having learned nothing.
What did I have you roll last time? Passion? Roll with passion. Both of
No! It's not a -1 this time, motherfucker.
Benji also takes a look at the drink and then takes a little sip of it, just like a
you. Yeah.
Not a 3.
So a 4?
No! It's an 8.
2. It's a 2. Not a 3. It's a 2.
No.
An 8. Your body has quickly accumulated to like the alcohol content of the non-swamp world, but it's still like you have double, instead of like quadruple vision, you just have like double vision going on, so you can hold
There's
it.
like a full body shudder that goes through.
Yeah. What'd you get, Morgan? What did Benji get?
Shit. I didn't know that I was supposed to roll. I rolled what?
Passion. We're gonna push some luck here with alcoholic drinks.
Oh boy, that's a 7.
Same kind of situation. Although you've never tasted alcohol before, it tastes whatever this is bitter. But like it's sort of like a little wobble to what you're doing, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Rafa, you see that Benta sort of like motions you to sit next to her at the bar.
I don't know how much she drinks, but I go drink for drink with her.
Hold on, let me find out. I was just rolling a number to see how much it is. It's 11 shots.
Yo!
Pounds 11.
Roll with passion 11 times.
Throughout it.
Oh no.
But no, just give me one big one roll for passion.
I'm sorry, Josh. Are jokes illegal now?
What is
One
it?
big
Cass still
passion.
needs to give me a roll for passion for how they handle that. How air handles the alcohol.
One big passion.
And they're back.
I keep dropping my dice. They roll under my couch.
Well,
Both of the dice will drop for under my couch in the same spot.
Have you thought about not doing that?
Okay, I'm rolling. I lost. Okay. What was I rolling with?
passion. Pushing some luck.
Okay, I also got an 8.
I mean, it's 11 shots, so yeah, things are getting very, very trippy. You start to loosen up a bit. You can still hold it, but like, got double vision going on. You're sort of wobbly and everything. So everyone is the same amount of drunk right now. from the 11 shots to the huge swig of whatever it was to the little
baby
sip.
drink.
Yeah, all of
Whoa,
it,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
all across the
Whoa.
board, the exact same amount.
We are. You're telling me.
It took you 11
Why?
shots to get to the same as Benjaro's tiny sip. Yes.
Yeah.
And also,
Wait.
Rafa is 5'2", and
Yeah.
these two titans.
But
Hey,
he's also never had alcohol before.
it's also different levels of alcohol concentration in each drink. So like,
Fair enough.
No, Rafa's just a beast.
Rafa is a beast. I'm not denying you that.
So anyway, as you see that Benta matches yet again. It's drink for drink, so 11 shots within like, well, we'll say like the first hour go through, and Benta it starts to loosen up a bit. And is talking. It's like, I was telling you earlier. You should join our group, and liberate the Earth Kingdom from the Fire Nation oppression that's going on, and we try and stop them. And you see that she has like a 1,000-yard stare for a second.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking. I've got a. You know what what we were talking about earlier, the that goal that that is good to have.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, well, mine has a name. Like I said, that name is a Nomu. And then she face down plants on the bar.
Rafa is like, no, Rafa doesn't know what to do with this one.
In the distance, we a very slurred verse. Do I want to slur the verse as the performer?
Oz real quickly on camera pounds like 5 drinks.
Hang on. I have liquor.
As you don't drink.
I'll do it for the bit.
Every time I hear liquor, I think of the Wayne Brady Whose Line joke where it's, I'm the liquor. It's so funny. Anyway, yeah, Oz?
Hang on, I have to collect myself for the slur.
Oh no.
They're buying all our rounds tonight. There's alcohol to spare. I'm seeing double of our friends, the Armadillo Bears.
So great. You see Rame is like dancing on a table, like river dancing on a table. Not to time to to what you're singing, but it's just
Of
kind of
course
river
not.
dancing.
Is there any games going on right now?
There is so much random gambling, but they're not gambling with like any money. They are fully just gambling with either clothes, drinks, or like you see that there's one where it just seems like whenever you lose, you get punched in the face.
That one.
No. But you've been punched in the face. Benji sees the one that punches in the face and immediately turns the other direction, remembering what happened the last time that Benji got punched in the face.
No. I forgot.
Is there any that like? Is there? I'm so sorry. So Josh,
Yeah.
do you think that I think that Benji would have some Uno cards on him.
So you're saying that you, along with
It
the
is
money,
established in canon that Benji has Uno cards.
That is true.
Well,
Didn't I start like a game or something?
yeah, you had them on. Oh wait, no. When did you start the game? Oh, you started it in the ship. That's right, when you were
Yeah.
captured. So you definitely had it hidden on you. So to be clear, hidden on Benji somewhere are some small knives, money, and Uno cards.
I have some nice pockets.
Feels all correct.
Okay, sure. You can start playing some Uno.
Okay,
Nice
I'm gonna
Uno.
put it because I'm tipsy and stuff. So I'm gonna go wobble over to a game that's already being played and just plop down the Uno cards and be like, let's go.
Roll with harmony.
All right. Oof, that's a 6.
You see that as you set the cards down, oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. You set the cards down, and it's at one of the games where like they were like betting drinks. So you set the cards down, and you see a hand immediately swipes the cards away, grabs the drinks that were under the cards, and like double fist chug.
My cards. I go to quickly just stumbling around trying to pick up my cards.
Okay.
And then I kind of put them back on the table.
Well, there's a nice night of revelry going on until you all retire. The Armadillo Bears eventually like retire and find places to sleep. A lot of them are just kind of like go back to where they parked their ostrich horses and such, and just kind of lay out on the street. They don't care. Some of them are
Kids
sleeping in
don't
the
drive
bar.
drunk.
Some of them are sleeping in the bar.
Don't
not-
ostrich horse drunk.
They're not ostrich horsing drunk. They're just sleeping next to the ostrich horses.
I know, but for the folks at home, don't
yeah.
drive, don't ostrich horse drunk.
But you
Do what
three,
the Armadillo Bears are doing, sleep in the street.
you three eventually retire home. Sakari is already asleep. She just kept working the whole day because you noted it as you were like heading to the bar. There was like some guy. It was one of those like guys like, do I have any like strong men who can help me carry this? And so I was like, how dare you? And it was like grabbing stuff.
100%.
Yeah. So Sakari wore herself out and is just asleep now. But yeah, you get back to the house and you fall asleep, sleeping off.
Is Sakari? Does Sakari have a blanket over her?
I was gonna say, definitely like tuck in a little more, and the two big strong just gently tuck Sakari in.
You each
and I think Tybo, being inebriated, brought a little drink back from the bar for Sakari. Just like, I don't want Sakari to miss out on all the fun. Bring some home for Sakari.
So you put you set the drink down next to Sakari. As you all climb into bed, you realize that you've taken every blanket and tucked Sakari into the blankets. So Sakari's under like 5 blankets now.
Sakari dies of heat stroke. That's the end of the campaign.
But yeah, so
Rafa doesn't go to sleep right away. They stay up for a while, just kind of thinking her thoughts, and then Rafa eventually sleeps.
Awesome. All right, you'll eventually go to sleep. You eventually wake up like there are no curtains or anything, so the sun blindingly hits all your faces, warming you to wake up, and of course, hangovers galore. Yes.
Can I make
roll for hangover?
Sure. Roll with passion for hangover.
No.
To push your luck to see if you have
Tybo
or have
is
not.
fine. Tybo has nothing.
So, like, what is it? Like, what's the scale we're going for here?
So 10 and above, no hangover. 7 to 9 is just like loud noises are gonna upset you, but you're fine. Anything below that is you are dark shades. Don't talk to me. Nice. Yeah,
So Josh,
Tybo's fine.
Tybo has a hangover. Don't you lie to me.
The dice have told their story.
There is no hangover in that man.
Tybo is whistling a jaunty tune and making breakfast.
He's only hangover.
The
It's
dice
swamp
have
breakfast,
chosen.
To be clear, it's swamp breakfast. So like,
Swekfest, if you will.
Yeah.
if I didn't,
Yeah, Morgan.
so Josh,
Yeah.
if I Venmo you,
You can't be bribing for this role. This is just a hangover.
Five.
You
Oh.
gotta save the bribery for the important ones.
I got a 5.
Rafa does not have a hangover.
Cool.
What
Rafa-
did you roll,
You
though?
for sure do.
What did you roll, though?
I got a 10.
Oh yeah, Rafa's
Okay,
fine.
I rolled a 12. What's your
Rafa's
point?
fine. Tybo's fine. Benjiro hates everything right now. Benjiro does not want to be up. Benjiro hates the fact that everyone's breathing. Benjiro's unhappy. Unhappy camper.
I want to take a single blanket, the smallest blanket that we put on Sakari, and cuddle up with it. I wanted to make breakfast, but it hurts so bad.
Tybo is definitely making some, like... He definitely made, like, cat gator eggs back at the swamp. So just whatever eggs he could find. There's ostrich horses. They lay eggs.
Roll with creativity.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay. 10.
10? Okay. Yeah, you like real quickly rummage through the kitchen that's there, some other stuff, and you find some regular type of eggs that you can like make up into
bread and stuff.
Yeah, there's like bread. It's like a modest sort of like setup, so there's not like a whole lot going on, but you have enough to like make a good breakfast. It's excellent by swamp standards, which means it's like a
Don't you go dissing swamp cooking now.
I just no, you figured out how to use the like all the different stuff. So it's excellent by swamp standards. For anyone who hasn't had swamp food, it's a little weird but filling. I'm eating a giant bug.
Just goes up to Benji's bed. Hey, buddy. Gently, like, lifts the blanket a little and scoots the plate of eggs and toast under and just puts it back down. There. Pat.
And as everyone enjoys their or starts to eat their breakfast, it dawns on Rafa, do you share any information from last night?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rafa shares the fact that do you share everything or do you just share like a few small details?
Probably a few small details because
Okay, so not the flirty stuff, but you just sort of share the fact that
Azusa!
yeah. As you start to eat breakfast, Rafa
Like, as Tybo serves, it's like, so how'd things go with you and the Benta over there?
oh, it was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, tell us more.
I wouldn't. I shouldn't.
Come on, kiss and tell.
We just had a few drinks. You know, we having fun.
Don't think I didn't see you going for shots over there. That was... Tybo runs out of fingers.
I mean, y'all, partake.
So what did you talk about?
well, we talked about our goals, our purposes, and I don't understand, Josh,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly that means, what she said.
It plays in your mind because of something that you recognize. That currently it seems that Benta is on a vengeance mission against Anomu. So she's seeking Anomu specifically at each time she goes someplace, if the Fire Nation is there, hoping to find Anomu to exact revenge.
Okay, so I say that to them, or I kind of explain it. Maybe not fully, but I just mentioned there is a connection with that person.
Yeah.
You know.
So you think we should like set him up to meet, or?
The vibe you got, Rafa, was that if Benta, at this point, if Benta meets or even sees Anomu, Benta is murdering Anomu first chance she gets.
I don't think it's any of our business. So I think that they shall meet when they meet.
I mean, it would be in our best interest to help people, but I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And as you sort of sit there thinking, Sakari starts to wake up, and we will end our session there so that we can do an extra recap next time with Sakari. And so, thank you all for watching Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 3, The 100 Years War Era. I have, of course, been your GM, Josh. Thank you again to my friends Cass, Morgan, and Oz.
Wow.
Thank you once again for watching, and Oz, I don't know, send us out somehow. I'm not
the
doing
way
it,
I always do, like a professional. Thank you. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the content. Even if you didn't, hit us a like. It helps out the channel, helps us feel good about ourselves at the end of the day. Leave a comment below about songs you would sing in a bar speakeasy in the Earth Kingdom. Be sure to subscribe for more content and hit the bell so you get notifications on the next installment of Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 3, The 100 Years War.
Bye.
I
All right.
mean, I think I could do better.
Okay.
Take it away, Cass. Hold on, let me set it up. All right, and 100 Years War Era. And you know what? Hey, Cass, send us out.
If you like me, then you would subscribe to our channel, and like the button and click the things. So, if you don't, then that means you hate yourself.
Could I try? Because we all did a 3 intro.
Okay, hold on. 100 Years War Era. You know what? Hey, Morgan, send us out.
Great. Hey gang. If you like our episode, ring that bell, and so you can get some notifications to hear our awesome squad. And leave a comment about how you would handle a hangover.
Oh my
Bye.
God. Bye. Oh my God. What a great
See, Josh, this is why I'm here.
This is what happens when someone misses.
I remember all the buttons to push. Wow,
so,
I love challengers.
Anyway, we have to pay for those rights. No, I'm just kidding.
Bleep it out.
So Anomu, yeah, Millie, I love beep, and then just what? Love what?
They're gonna think I said cunt. Cunt is the only word you've beeped up to this point.
That is true.
I mean,
I think I said beep. Well, yeah. So
Tybo confirmed racist against Fire Nation.
also,
You
Cass,
don't know his tragic backstory.
Also, Cass, the more you interact with Anomu, I might have you keep rolling with focus to remember bits about them, because they are important inside of the Fire Nation military. So
Cass just fucking knows everyone.
I'm popular.
You're the main character.
I'm not the
Spooky.
main character.
You
What was
are.
spooky?
Oz threatening me.
No! I don't know what you're talking about.
I was like,
You didn't seem to panic, so.
well, I had to be in character, but on the inside, I was like, oh no!
Oops!
How rude.
I was scared.
Oh, don't be scared.
I was like, Tybo's so tall and big.
So tall, so strong.
I'm a
tall, so
little
big, so
guy.
strong.
Just a war flashback of Tybo arm wrestling with Kenjiro, another very large man, and just whoa!
I'm afraid.
Oh, don't be scared.
Okay.
Well, Rafa isn't, but I am.
You shouldn't be scared. Tybo would like you.
I like Tybo.
Oh.
Oh god.
I like Rafa in a way of just like, aw, you're such a bitch.
I love when you're like, you're speaking things in vagueness, and I was like, that's just me, Oz. That's me.
I shot through the door and got Brennan.
I was like, that's not fair. You can't hold.
Shot through the window.
You can't hold.
I shot through the window and I hit Cass.
You can't hold Rafa to my stupidity.
You can hold Tybo to mine.
Well, that's different.
What?
It's different only because Tybo is stupid.
No!
Not as stupid as Benji.
They're both dumb himbos, and I love them.
All right. Are we good to go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't remember where we immediately left off.
We're going
We were
to a
buying
clothing place.
Oh yeah,
to
you're,
look for
you're-
clothing.
that's right. You're buying
Then,
thrift
bitches,
clothes.
we're going shopping.
All right. So